Good evening and welcome to the VO2sday micro races by Zwift Insider, where covering the most distance is all that matters. 5 races, 4 minutes apiece, with 6 minutes of recovery in between and not a finish line among them. Just the clock and whoever has put the most road behind them when it stops. All categories are out on the road together, but it's the Category C fight we'll be following tonight. The first race is away. So, Chloe, 5 by 4 minutes, all out. Who are your top contenders?
4 minutes sits right on top of everyone's 5-minute power, Simon. So that's the number that decides this. Bove has the strongest sustained power to weight in Category C. Stephan and Poole match him for 5-minute punch. Stephan won one of these micro races last series, and Poole arrives off a Category B win. Watch Helmka too. Flattest curve here, and repeat efforts reward exactly that. Quick read of the screen. On the left, the leaderboard for this race. The wide top bar is the heart, how near they are to their hardest ever cardiac effort. The flame underneath is their limit right now. The lightning beside it, a power record. Bottom right, the overall panel. Total meters banked across all 5 rounds.
Coming up on halfway in race 1, and the whole category is covered by less than 80 meters of road. Eather has the biggest output out there at 4.36 watts per kilo. Stephan just under him, and both Helmka and Kohles have already run their flame dry and set new power bests.
And while they're busy setting records, Simon, erryO has quietly stepped clear of the rest. It suits him perfectly. The sharpest kick in this field, and this is exactly where you spend it. His good day is taking the distance while it's cheap, because across 5 of these, the riders who can simply hold it all evening tend to have the last word.
Right, I have to say something, because it's been doing my head in all race. Have a look at the board. Eather. Every time I glance at that panel, my brain reads the weather forecast. Going by those bars, I can tell you, today it's pain. Widespread, persisting all evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, our roving meteorologist. And that is race 1 all but run. erryO has led it from early, and he takes the opening round about 80 meters up on Stephan, with Poole 3rd and Eather 4th as the clock runs out. Hello, we're back for race 2, and they're off! 6 minutes of recovery in the legs, the flame bars drifting back toward green, and 4 more minutes of exactly the same medicine, but this time up a hill. Chloe, how much of that opening effort do they actually get back?
Most of it, Simon. The sharp end refills in 6 minutes. The deeper load doesn't. But I've just noticed something amongst the field. Drafting is switched off in these races, so those time trial bikes nearly everyone has chosen are a pure aero play. Stephan is on a road bike, and on a round that tips uphill, the lighter frame is the smarter call.
But it's Bove who has gone to the front of race 2, nearly 5 watts per kilo up this climb, the flame completely empty, and nobody has covered more road in this round than him. 6th after a quiet opener, this is his answer.
And here is what that effort is actually worth, Simon. In the time race 2 has been running, Bove has taken 79 meters out of erryO's overall lead. His deficit has come down from over 200 to 125, and the top 4 are now in range.
Just past 2 minutes of race 2, and the overall has tightened right up. Stephan, Poole, Eather and Bove are all now within about 100 metres of that lead. Bove has eased off since his surge, and it's Stephan producing the big number now at 4.3 watts per kilo. But erryO still has the freshest flame out there.
Stephan came flying past Poole like the man is parked on the verge. He has stamped on it again to carry speed into this downhill. 5.2 watts per kilo, 167 watts beyond anything he was meant to have left, and the flame is gone!
And Poole is answering, at least a little. He has not let Stephan out of his sight. 3.6 watts per kilo and his lightning bar nearly drained. But look at the top of that overall panel, because Stephan has taken the lead, and Bove, Poole and erryO are covered by 50 meters. And that is race 2 done, and it's Bove who takes the round, 50 meters up on Stephan, with Poole 3rd by just 4 more. But the overall is the story. Stephan leads it now, Poole 20 meters back, erryO 37, Bove 69. 2 rounds gone and 4 riders inside 70 meters. And here's a fresh face for race 3. WSU is on the road for the first time tonight, and he has come off the line at 5.8 watts per kilo. He carries the highest racing score in this field by some distance, and he is showing us why straight away. And there are fireworks going up over the skyline as race 3 begins, which feels about right because there are plenty going off on the road as well. Half a minute in and the flame bars are already draining. Not one of them is easing into this one. And Bove is at it again. The very same play that won him race 2, straight off the line and already the quickest of the contenders out there. 3.7 watts per kilo, and remember, he needs just 40 metres to take that overall lead off Stephan.
And that is the striking part, Simon. Bove has raced this series before and raced it well, so none of this is beginner's luck. He knows exactly what 4 minutes costs him. What has changed is the boldness. He's the one the others are having to answer now, and he opens the same way every single time.
And this overall lead is hanging by a thread. Poole is now 2 metres behind Stephan. 2 metres after 10 minutes of racing. erryO sits 23 back, Bove 33, and that whole top 4 is covered by less than the length of a swimming pool.
WSU is worth watching for a different reason, Simon. His lightning bar is all but drained. He is right on the edge of the best power he has ever produced, and he is holding it there. He missed the first 2 rounds, so the overall is long gone for him. He is riding purely for this one.
Riding for nothing but the ride, Doc. That's my kind of bloke. No points, no ladder, no prize. Just 4 minutes of hurting yourself for the pure joy of it. Beautiful. Absolutely no sense in it whatsoever.
And it looks like race 3 is going to WSU by about 5 metres to Eather, with Poole third. But look at the overall, because Poole has taken the lead. 14 metres up on Stephan, 35 on erryO. 2 rounds to go and the lead has changed hands again. And race 4 is away. Nakasako has come off the line hard. 3.7 watts per kilo inside the first 20 seconds. 2 rounds left and just 14 metres separating the top 2.
And there it is again, Simon, right on cue. Bove has gone exactly as he went in the last 2 rounds, and this is no split-second spike. He has averaged over 5 watts per kilo since the gun, more than anybody else out there. Stephan is answering too, 4.1 against Poole's 3.9, which is precisely what he needs with 14 meters to find.
And that move is working again. Bove has 35 metres on the next man in race 4, and it has hauled him to within 19 metres of the overall lead. Poole still in front, Stephan 6 back, erryO 16. The entire thing is inside 20 metres.
And in the last half minute, Poole has done the exact opposite of everybody else, Simon. He is the only one of that top 4 still holding 3.6 watts per kilo. The other 3 have settled back to around 3, and 6 meters to Stephan has become 31. The one man matching him is Eather, dead level on the road.
And Poole is stretching this out. 31 metres has become 54, and it is a 3-way scrap behind him now. Bove up to second at 54 back, with Stephan and erryO both 57 adrift. And Eather is quietly closing. 68 metres off erryO when this round began, 49 now. Poole has closed right onto Bove, and there he goes past him. 19 metres between those two barely a minute ago, and the overall leader has taken the front of race 4 off the man who has opened every single round from the gun. And Eather has flown past Poole, but Poole digs in. Eather and Poole and Eather, and Poole goes on with it. He has the legs, and he is going to take race 4. And Eather comes in for second with Bove third. And they are off for the final time. One last 4 minutes to settle it. Second through fifth covered by 29 metres, and this is still anyone's. Poole has dug very deep to hold that lead, and now we find out if he dug too deep.
4th round running, Simon, and Bove has not deviated once. Straight off the line again, 3.5 watts per kilo, exactly as he opened the last 3. He needs 96 meters in 4 minutes to win this thing, and going out hard is the only way he gets them.
And it is working, Chloe. Bove has taken 26 metres out of that lead in barely a minute. 96 is down to 70. Stephan 77 back. erryO 96. 3 minutes to run and Poole's cushion is shrinking with every one of them.
And Bove's charge has stalled, Simon. 70 is back out to 79, which brings Stephan right into it because he is putting out 3.4 watts per kilo to Bove's 3. Second place is just 5 meters up the road from him, and he is the one closing it.
And there it is. Stephan has taken second back off Bove. Just 8 metres between those two now, and they are trading that place round after round. But the gap up to Poole is still about 100 metres with 100 seconds left to find it. And now Eather is coming, 16 metres behind erryO half a minute ago, and there is 1 metre in it now. 4 watts per kilo, the biggest number out there. Fourth place is about to change hands, and Bove is only 12 further up the road.
Can't, Eather. He's already been past erryO, and there's only 4 metres between him and Bove now. And he's got him! You bloody ripper! That's Poole, Stephan, Eather, and all Australian 1, 2, 3. Not long to hold it now. Go on, mate.
And Poole is still driving, still putting road behind him. Stephan holds second, Eather clinging to third with erryO and Bove right there hunting him down. 4 riders covered by 30 metres, everything on the line. And that's it. The clock stops. Poole wins it. 149 metres clear. Stephan second, Eather third. The Australian 1, 2, 3 holds.
And the way he won it is the least dramatic thing on that board, Simon. Poole's average power never moved more than 14 watts across the 5 races, while erryO opened with 312 and never saw that number again. The comebacks tell the same story. Stephan found 12 watts in the final round to take second back off Bove, and Eather held himself to 13 watts all night, which carried him from 5th to 3rd. 20 minutes, 5 flat-out races, 3 different riders leading it, and 2nd through 5th settled by 29 meters. What a way to finish it. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you at the next one.